What is master detail relationship? What we have to learn the master detail relationship. What is the master detail relationship? Master detail relationship. Strong relationship. I have already told that what are the strong point is that the first of all thing is that the master detail is a strong relationship. What is that? Strong relationship between the two Salesforce object where this is a strong relationship between the two Salesforce object where child record, that means there is a one parents record and one other is a child record. Parents record is a master and another child record is the tightly bounded with the parents record. Child record is the tightly bound with the parents record. If master record is deleted, all related delayed details are the automatically delayed, cascade delete. If parents record is deleted, then child record is deleted. And how will you say where that record is deleted and where that record is gone? From lightning to jump into the classic, and classic there is a section is called there is a recycle bin. Earlier you will see that the where cascade delete is happening. That means when the parents record is deleted and when master record is deleted, the detail record is also automatically deleted. The delete record is inherit the sharing and security and ownership from the master record. Delete record is inherit the three things. What are the three things? Is the sharing property from which the object have to share, and the security property, and third one is the ownership ownership. These three properties deleted inherit from the master record. Roll-up summaries field. The roll-up summaries field can be created on the master object and summarize data from the detail record. The master record is also the roll-up summary is created on the master record. And what is the roll-up summary? It will do, it summarize the, it help to find out the count, it help to find out the sum, it help to count out the mean and maximum. This all the aggregation function is your whatever the things is here written. Now this also is written in the while field creation. How? I will see you how. This is a student record, a student object in which we open the section of the field and relationship. You will see the whatever the detail I have the read, this is available. Click into the new, and in new section, if you want to create the master detail relationship, this is a master detail relationship, and in which there is a 4.3 points is the given here. What are the points? The relationship field is required to all the detail records. That means in this field their data is required. The ownership and the sharing detail of the record are determined by the master record. This is ownership, sharing, and the security is depended on by the master record. When user delete the master record, all the details record are the deleted. You can create roll-up summary field on the master record to summarize the detail record. You can create the roll-up summary on master record to create the relation field is allowed user to click on the lookup icon, see the value of the pop list. The master object source value is in the list. Create a relationship that link object to the external object with whose data is stored outside of Salesforce. I don't know what is this. This is the external lookup relationship. This is another relationship. That means create a relationship that link this object to the external object. Yeah, if you want to link the internal object to the another object, whose data is stored outside the Salesforce or org. If you want to link any object from the external side, then if you use the external lookup first, but I want to create the master detail lookup, then I have to jump to the object manager. Then in object manager I select my object and field and relationship, click the master detail relationship. This thing is happen here. The key component, mandatory parents should be available. Cascade delete, that means delete when deleting the master record, all the details record have the deleted. Ownership and the sharing property, detail record enhanced from the master record. What is the detail record is enhanced from the master record. Role of summary, matlab that means available on the master object. Role of real object example is master is a student and the course. If a student is not in the student is not enrolled in the course, then course is empty. A student can have the multiple courses enrollment. A student can have the multiple courses enrollment. If the student record is deleted, all related course or enrollment are the deleted. Student record can have roll up summary showing that the total count is student enrolled. There is one of the student is and another is the enrollment. One student can be enrolled in the multiple courses. Okay, and inside you can create the roll up summary also. How to create the master detail record? Go to setup object manager, select object and create object. For example, create master and course detailment and jump to the student, add field and relationship, click new and click master detail relationship, choose the student. This is the object parent child relationship, but I will show how the student is a child detail record and the master is the account. How master detail record, how account is related with the detail. Click into this one, master detail record, and jump into the next. Where is next? This one is the next. Then select the which objects have to select account, and then jump into the next section. This is the section of the new. What is the field of the account? Label field. Label field is that as I told you that I created is one of the student and account is the section. In student there is a field will declared, field will visible, which refreshing account. What is the field name should be write down here. If you want to same field name, then you can write the account and the field name is a API name of that. If you want to add any description, then you can add. If you want to help text is beside it, then you can add on it. Child record will the name. That means in account section, when you open the relation related, what is that related section, there is the detail record will be visible. What do you want to put its name? If you want to put its name is a student, then it could be make it student. These things is happen, whatever the things is that. If you want to put the student account, then in which part of this account is in the student part. Student is a detail record. Click into the another this is a description. If you want to enter the in child record name, then in account there is a related tab, and in related tab there is a show the what are the related field are the visible there. Now what should be child name should be keep, it should keep the student. Then there is a sharing and the allow reparenting. There is a two setting, one of the read only and second one on this is the read write. Read only and read write, these two properties very useful. How? Read only allow user to at least read access of the master record to create, edit and delete the record. What is mean? I want to tell you. There is a section of the there is a parents and child. If any user have the access to parents have access to read this field, the user can be the user which have the access only read this field, they can be manage this edit, create or delete the relational field. If I select this field, that means if I select the read only, then those user have the access of read only. They can also allow user to with have at least read access, allow to that user which have the only read access to the master record to create the record, to edit this record and to delete the related detail record. If I select this account, then if I have the parents only the read, then it can be modify it. If I select the second one, which one is the second one, read and write, then whatever the property of the parents have, the same property have the child on master detail. If they have the read only property, then they can read only the this thing child property. If I have the read or write property also, both read and write, then there will be a read and write section is inside of it. That means the two property are the if they want the read only, then they can read. If the read property is here, then read property is also in the inside of the master record. If there is a read write property here, then there is also a read write property. That means it inherited by the parents. No matter there is a read and write property on the parent side, they can be easily create, edit and delete the relational detail record. This is the sharing setting. Allow reparenting. Suppose I already said that there is a parents A and it related to 1 2 3. It's related to 1 2 3. When I delete A, they all 1 2 3 is deleted, but I want to keep the 1 2 3 safe, and the detail cannot be exist without having the parents. So I have to change allow reparenting. How will the reparenting will happen? I will change to the parents of the A to B, and I will if I B A to B, and after that I will delete A. The detailed things are the keep the same, only the parents value have this change. This is allow when I select the allow reparenting. If I not select this checkbox, then I cannot be reparent. I cannot do the reparenting on the object. Then auto add the custom record type. At this field exists customer report type that contain their entity. Then lookup filter. After that we will discuss what is the lookup filter. Click on the next section. There is a field which one want to share. There is a system administrator is visible to the system as administrator. Click on the next button. Do you want to add this field into the page layout? If there is a multiple page layout, then definitely it will show here. Then click into the next. And in account section, there is in related list tab, in which field do you want to keep. In account section there is a related list label, and there is a 4 page layout. Then in which do you want to keep? Do you want that? Select here, append related list. User access the personal customization. User can be the one thing is that user can enter the data into the there is an account and the student account. From the account the user can enter the data on the system. How it's possible, I will tell you how. Then save it. The one of the interesting thing you will find is that what the error message will came at the last moment, because what the error message and why this error message is created. Because you will see that there is a record in the student table, and I will create the student as a parents, student as a parents, my child record, and account as a parents record. But as already mentioned that there should be a child, there should be a parents of the each field. That means if I created a master detail record of this student, then definitely the existing student have also a master field inside of this. But this record is already created, and there is no master record is this in this. Then I'm unable to create the master field inside of the student. You have the seen the what the error will face, I will face. So I will discuss it in the future, but understand what the error I will face. That error is resolving in the two way. First of all, one of the creating the lookup field and map all the fields with the parents field, and after that convert the lookup relation into the master detail relation. And there is another way is that delete all the record which whatever in the student section, and then after deleting the all record, or the after backing of the all record, create another create another create new master record, and after that backup the all the record with having the detail field, parents field, master field. Add as field is that add related reads. What can you be create the summary field. If you want to create the summary field, then after creating the master, then I will see you so how you will find there is a section of the account, and in account if you click the all account, there is a some record is that. If you click on it, there is a two section. One of the is detail, whatever the detail of the user is, and second was the record. This is a lookup field. This is the lookup field. This is a lookup field. Partner. This is a lookup field. If you want to create any contact without entering into the contact object, then how you will create? Click into the new, and this will open the one contact information. Select the any information, for example Mr., and I want to add the name of the Shalu, and the second name is the Mishra. and is any mandatory field is available? No. Then I click to the save. One of the detail contact is increases. That means how I will enter the contact information before inserting into the contact. This thing is happen. Understand? And understand this all the time. How to create the lookup table, roll up summary, roll up summary. If you want to create the next stop, you can create. You if you want to create, then you can create it right now. Otherwise, leave it. Result: when you create the course enrollment, you must be select the student. Course, and this is the behavior whatever the says first, that the behavior of honor in the master detail relationship. I am telling the behavior of honor in the master detail relationship. As earlier I told that when there is a master detail relationship, master and detail relationship, there is a fold standard field in the detail section. But when you create the master detail field inside the detail field, there is only the three standard field are the remaining, and fourth field will be deleted or will not visible. It's why? Because the honor of the parents field, the honor of the master field is the honor of the detail record. That's mean whatever the honor of the M is the honor of the detail record. There is a thing that if the related record of the A, there is a related record of A to B, there is a related record of the A to B. A is the parents and B is the child relate. The honor of the B is deleted, the honor of the B is deleted, and honor of the A is the honor of the B. Whatever who is the honor of the A is the honor of the B. Exactly. Yeah. The behavior of the specify the master detail relationship in the Salesforce. This behavior is specify the master detail relationship in the Salesforce. Ownership behavior in the master detail. In master detail relationship, the detail record does not have its owner field. That means I already said there is no does not have the owner field. Instead, the detail record inherit the honor from the master record. That field is inherited by the master record. So if the honor of the master change, the honor of the all related detail record automatically change to the match the master honor. Match the master honor. If there is a and B is the honor of A is a user 1 and the honor of the B is a user 1. Inherit. A change its honor to user 2, then B also change its honor to user 2. If A deleted, B is deleted, cascade delete. Why this happen? The master detail relationship is the tightly relationship that detail record cannot be exist independently. Whatever the property, do you know the answer is that the property in the context. They inherit sharing security or ownership from the master record. Key difference from the lookup relation: the child record have the honor field, the child record have the honor field and does not inherit the ownership property from the parents. In lookup relationship, there is does not inherit the ownership from the parents. If master detail the relationship, you cannot create the detail record without having the master record. That means detail record master record detail field is not mentioned at the required field, but is the required. It's not showing that it is kind of required field, but it should be required. This field is there is a field called reparenting. Whatever I told you that about the reparenting, this is the thing. By default, the reparenting by default there is no checkbox in that. That means reparenting by default is not on. By default, reparenting function is not available. But as an administrator, have you permission to make the available for all user. If you want to create the make available want to make the available thing, then create the make available to all user. That means S1 is student of branch is the CS. There is a branch S1 CS. There is a multiple student S1, S2, S3. S1 is a student of the branch of the CS. It's up to you. It's up to you. Change the parents to the child field. There is change parents of the child field record. There is one of the sharing second, and second one is allow reparenting. Child record can do the reparenting to the another parent's record after the record is created. Great question. The concept of reflect the reparenting in the Salesforce delete relationship. What is the reparenting? Reparenting means changing the parent's record of the detailed record in the master detail relationship. You have the student master and the course enrollment detail. An enrollment record is a link to the student A. If reparenting is allowed, you can change the enrollment to link the student B. If there is any linking between A and B, then you can change it into the A and machine. This is the reparenting. Keep point you about the reparenting. How do you do the reparenting child के section में जाके when you insert into the child section or the any another section, you can see the reparenting. I will try to do the one example with the having the reparenting with the after that I will explain the another thing.